Good morning, everybody. Sunday, the 13th of June. I hope you're keeping well. We're still living a little bit under a cloud of uncertainty. A lot of talk about the limitations that we're living under at the moment being extended, even maybe for another 4 weeks, throws into question our arrangements for First Holy Communion, amongst other things. But anyway, we'll meet those challenges as they come along now. In today's Gospel, we have these two parables, and I think they encourage us to trust in the Lord. He is at work. He is bringing about his purposes all the time. The seed is planted and grows day and night, even when we're not watching, even when we're not aware. I think that's very important. We sometimes get anxious. I think we probably sometimes, maybe that reflects a doubt about whether God is actually working, and we need to challenge that lack of faith, that lack of trust. God is at work, but sometimes we get so anxious that we think we have to have new initiatives, lots of meetings and plannings and novelties, and I do wonder sometimes whether all this activism in the life of the church is really fruitful. I think first and foremost we have to discern where God is working, where he wants us to cooperate, and that still and silent contemplation in the presence of the Lord will lead us to a deeper grasp of his purposes. That's seed which is planted, growing all the time. Our Lord is working out his providential plan for salvation. And the second of the parables, the mustard seed, again, times we're looking, aren't we, for the big initiatives, the things that make a big impact, and God tends to work through the small things. The mustard seed is the smallest. Our Lord doesn't just pick a small seed, he says the smallest of all the seeds. Again, we like these big initiatives. We can create lots of noise and froth. I think that really characterizes a lot of the youth ministry that has been attempted in my lifetime. So much froth and noise, so little substance at times, and it dissipates very quickly and doesn't really achieve very much. Again, the smaller and more substantial focus may be the one that in the long term is more fruitful, that small seed that is able to provide shelter for the birds of heaven. The kingdom of heaven is like that. We are God is working in all these small ways to provide what we need, to provide the security and the shelter that we require. So we reflect on those wonderful words of the gospel, those fantastic parables by which our Lord brings home these truths to us, from beginning to end, faith, hope, and love. And they're the criteria by which we should judge all of our plans, all of our initiatives. Are they really serving that goal? Are they really discerning and cooperating with the will of God? God bless you. Have a good Sunday.